So, fun fact, Mark Darrah. Some of you might recognize the name. The dumbass who worked on Dragon Age Failhard. Oh, sorry, Dragon Age Dreadwolf, my mistake, has come out with yet another industry-defending, audience-blaming take. This time he's decided to let us all know that paying $70, £60, or whatever it is in your country, of your hard-earned money, doesn't give you the right to be cruel. Yes, because apparently we need to be polite while handing over our wallets for rushed, half-baked slop masquerading as AAA games. Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Daemon, and today we're talking about yet another gaming industry narcissist who thinks we, the consumers, owe them something. That's right, a self-important little man has decided to attack the gaming audience again, just like the rest of his peers, by saying we don't have the right to criticize their work just because we don't like what they produced. The problem? This has been coming for a long time, and they know it. The gaming industry, like everything else, has been in a downward spiral since 2010. Back then, the cracks were just beginning to show, but over the past few years, a lot of us woke up to the propaganda we were being force-fed. And that reminds me of a fantastic little film that I think is very relevant here. Nada, a homeless drifter, arrives in Los Angeles looking for work. He stumbles across a group of people warning that the rich and powerful have recruited others to control humanity. A hacker interrupts TV broadcasts, trying to expose that we are, in fact, being manipulated, used like cattle. Nada soon discovers a secret. The truth is hidden behind a signal. Once he puts on a pair of special sunglasses, he sees the world for what it truly is. Every ad, every news broadcast, every magazine cover, subliminal messages, all saying obey, consume, conform, and worse yet, many of the people walking among us, not people at all, but ghoulish alien overlords who have infiltrated society, using their wealth and power to keep humans asleep. At first, Nada tries to warn people. He tells his friend Frank that the world isn't what they think it is, but Frank refuses to believe him. He fights against the truth, violently rejecting what's right in front of him, because waking up means admitting that everything has been a lie. Sound familiar? Sound. We, the public, were Nada. For years we consumed what was given to us, never questioning why our entertainment was changing, why every new game, movie or show felt off. Meanwhile, the gaming industry was infiltrated by people who hate gamers, by people who view their audience as beneath them, and they didn't just want our money, they wanted our obedience. They wanted us to conform, to obey, to consume. And just like in They Live, some people still refuse to see what's right in front of them. That's why we have people like Mark Darrah, who act like the real problem isn't that games cost more while delivering less, or that every major studio has embraced mediocrity as a business model, or that the gaming press is little more than an industry mouthpiece. No, the real problem, according to these people, is us, the consumers. The people who dare to complain when we get another broken, unfinished disaster shoved down our throats for $70. And when we push back, when we call it out, they tell us we have no right to be cruel. But let's be honest, what they really mean is that we have no right to complain at all. The gaming industry wants us silent. They want us to keep buying, keep consuming, while they churn out yet another open-world slog filled with checklist objectives and soulless live service mechanics. And anyone who speaks up, anyone who dares to challenge the narrative, they become the bad guys. That's why voices like Nerdrotic, Critical Drinker, Heel's Babyface, and the rest are so important. They're the ones wearing the sunglasses. They're Nada. They're trying to wake people up, while the industry and its shills work overtime to make sure the rest stay asleep. Meanwhile, Darrah and his ilk are just like the film's Collaborators, those humans who chose to side with the aliens, who gladly sell out their own kind in exchange for money, power, and industry access. And just like in They Live, they think they're untouchable. They think they can keep the scam going forever. But here's the thing about They Live, that Nada wins. He destroys the signal, he shatters the illusion, and the world wakes up. That's where we are now. The cracks are showing. The industry is desperate. Every major studio is losing money. Audiences are walking away. Gamers have stopped obeying, stopped consuming, and they hate it. So, to Mark Darrah and everyone like him, keep talking. Keep insulting your audience. Keep proving exactly why the industry is collapsing, because the signal's failing, and sooner or later, everyone is going to see you for what you really are. Thanks for dropping by the Snake Pit, where we thrive on untapped potential and lost opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where naturally I won't read them. Until next time, stay venomous.